Hi everybody, Dr. Susan. I just got to the office. I'll pull up. You probably see the buildings behind me. I'm in the Atlanta office today, and I realize I have to make these videos before I get to the office, because once I get in the office, all things are happening and my mindset kinds of change, and I know I need to make a video that day, but I don't feel I'm in the right place or right mindset at the time. It just becomes like a checklist item, and that's not what I want. I want to be able to speak to you. This is what I do. I love what I do. I love all the information I can share with anybody. That's what makes my day. I believe that God put me on this earth to share all that I have learned, and He has led me to learn. I believe my MS diagnosis was handed to me as a gift to work through, to be able to understand fully how to reverse the disease process in the body. And that is how I have found the functional blood chemistry analysis. So you know that right now we sent a video out, I think on Monday, about the functional blood chemistry analysis and what it is and how it's different from the medical world, and that we had two patients who were seemingly healthy, but I had not done their functional blood chemistry analysis, especially with the biomarkers needed to discover that their bodies were in an environment to create cancer in them. So they're both diagnosed with cancer, unfortunately. They're on the right track. They're doing well. Their spirits are good to lead them back to good health, and they are learning a lot in a short amount of time. So you'll always see, I always put this quote on my Facebook page usually, because it was so true of me when I was sick, that people have 1,000 wishes, but sick people only have one. They have one wish, and that is to overcome their illness or whatever they've been diagnosed with. The reason I'm so passionate about this functional blood chemistry analysis is because you can see the disease brewing in your body before it ever becomes a pathology, that you'll be diagnosed with something. So that was my passion. I've been doing functional blood chemistry analyses for the past 6 years. I was diagnosed with MS. It's now 9 years. And I experienced the functional world. I never went in the medical world. I never took medication. I was very debilitated and fought through it naturally all the way, and have come out well on the other side. So I'm healthier now than I've ever been, probably since, I don't know, my 20s, honestly. But I want to teach that to people. That's what my passion's about. So that's what this video is about. We're having a special right now on the functional blood chemistry analysis, and it's for your friends and family. For past patients, they can refer friends and family, because everybody needs this. And the most awesome thing has been happening this week. Patients have been calling, and they've been calling to get the functional blood chemistry analysis for their husband, for their son, their daughter, their mom, their sister. And it's just made my day to see this happening, because it's actually like a new way into healthcare. It's a way I have handled my health for the past 10 years without fail. And it's just an awesome way that I want to share with everybody. So we're offering the functional blood chemistry analysis, the report, and the report of findings for $117.76. I'm considering this like a public service announcement, because we are not making any money on this. This is solely, it includes the blood. So it is what we pay the lab for your blood. We're going to be just passing that money through our hands to the lab to get the information to me to do the analysis, to share with your loved one, your friends, your family. If anything is going on in their health, hopefully there isn't, but if there is, they can take care of it before it becomes a disease process. So especially with autoimmunity, I'm speaking to autoimmune patients, because I had autoimmunity, and I always say, if I would have had the functional blood chemistry in my hands 10 years before, or 5 years before, or 4 years before my diagnosis, I could have avoided 10 years. The whole decade of my 40s was spent in reversing multiple sclerosis. It was 10 years reversing the process. I was feeling better within probably 3 to 5 years, so I was been able to function and do great, but it's been a constant reversal. To this day, I'm still detoxing heavy metals out of my body. So that's going to be a whole nother video, what I've been going through with that. But before it becomes a diagnosis, because that's when it's, especially autoimmunity. If you're diagnosed with autoimmunity, take it seriously. Your body is attacking itself. Why? Because your immune system is becoming hyper vigilant, and it's confused. Your immune system is confused. It doesn't know what's going on. So it's so critical. Autoimmunity is so common today that people are just like, oh, I have Hashimoto's, I have, whatever the autoimmune condition is. There's 140 titled autoimmune conditions right now. There used to only be 40. Now there's 140. Why does that happen? Because the medical world doesn't have another name for it. What the end result is, when you have an autoimmune condition and you just band-aid it over with medication and you don't deal with the root causes like I did, you're going to end up on a medicine after medicine, higher dose after higher dose, and then you're going to come into interactions of medication, and ultimately they put you on opiates. That's just like shocking to me. I had a nurse practitioner come to one of my dinners, and she told me this. I was absolutely shocked. Stuff that we can fix, you can find out so easily on the functional blood chemistry analysis. For my autoimmune condition, I had lesions in my brain, which is what was causing my dysfunction. It wasn't my brain that had a problem. It was my gut. It was vitamin deficiencies. It was mineral deficiencies. It was so many different things. It was metals, heavy metals in my body. It was my adrenal fatigue. It was methylation. I didn't methylate, so I wasn't detoxing well. Did so much. So as I fixed these things, found out about these things, and fixed it, I'm better. I didn't cure my MS. I still have it, but it doesn't, reveal any symptoms anymore, and that's what you want. You want to feel better. I want people to feel better. It's so overwhelming every week hearing story after story of what is going on out there when there are answers to all of this. The biggest thing this week was in the form of cancer in these two patients that had cancer diagnoses. I'm going to say this quick because I can't let this video go too long, and I have a habit of making my videos go too long, but cancer is mitochondrial dysfunction. That's what it is. The thing is to find out is what is causing your mitochondria to dysfunction in the first place. So that's all the things we deal with, all the things I did. I always say my MS diagnosis saved me from a cancer diagnosis. So if you've been diagnosed with autoimmune, or if you have something, or somebody you know has something, I'm not really even speaking to you, our patients, but friends, family, people at church, people at work, if they're complaining, if they're tired, if something's not going well in their life, tell them to call us. We've extended this special functional blood chemistry analysis until the end of July. So July 31st, 117.76, they can get all that I described to you, and they can find out what is going on in their bodies, what is happening, and how they can fix it, sometimes easily. If they're not methylating and not detoxing, it's a supplement. It's not a big deal, but you have to know. And it's just, that's the thing. Let people know. You could be saving their life. We titled the email, I think on Monday, is you have to read this because you can save somebody's life. It's true. You can save somebody's life. And even though anybody with autoimmunity, you will be saving their life, because it's autoimmune now, it's going to be cancer later. They're already on the path. So save their life. Just call us. It's 117.76. Like I said, it's just simply paying for the blood work, the cost to do the blood. I'm doing these analyses at this cost for free. So we're going to provide you with incredible, life-changing information pretty much at no cost. So please, friends, family, church members, I can't be everywhere. So that's why now I'm going to make more videos. I'm committing to do it. I'm going to make series of videos because I can't be everywhere. I can't even sit with people anymore one-on-one. It just takes too much time. I have so much information in me. And when someone gets a diagnosis and they call me often because they need the information I know, because I already went through it, so I've been 10 years in the making. I live this lifestyle. I do this every day. So everything I ever tell somebody to do, I myself am doing and have been doing for 10 years. So I have tons of information to share, and I'm happy to do it. So happy. But I want to do it on a bigger scale. So please help me do that, and share this video. Just share the email, share the video, give them our phone number. Just tell them to call. And I just want to say one other thing quick, and I know I'm making this go too long, but I've created a new health panel in blood work. It's only $38 more than our regular panel. Our regular panel is $100 or $110. This one is, I think, don't quote me on the prices, but I remember it was, I think, $138 or $142. It's only like $38 more than our normal. So it's a healthcare panel. I made it. It is going to mark all biomarkers that will see if your body's in an environment that will produce cancer. So I did this for these patients that were diagnosed, because now we're going to watch and do their functional blood chemistry analysis every 3 months to be sure those markers are going down, and that's how we're going to get them better. So if you want that special panel, just tell Lauren you want the healthcare panel, and it'll be $38 more. So whatever that is, $117.76 plus $38. All right, I hope this helped. Have a great day.